What year is this?
58.
58. That's a good, real good year to have. 4104.
That's what I found out. What it said.
Yeah, those early ones have some problems.
And this parts are all
So
still
you're
available.
skinning the windows here. Couldn't get the window frame for this, so you put a piece of glass in.
We tried another gasket, the same that we had for the windshield, and it didn't work. So he found me this. I got a whole roll of it. He wants me to. The window guy wants me to do all of these. I said, no, I'm not going to do all that.
Yeah, you'll want some that open.
Yeah. But I wanted to close those. I had the plates on there and they were all open and rain coming in. Finally started to get dried up.
Well, as you know, keeping water out is the most important thing.
Right there, so yeah. Well, and I can't really start doing this deck without water.
No, you don't want to do anything.
These things here were poured water, I found out. So I just put plates on the outside. Outside on this intake too. I'm going to put these back just for looks, but I put a plate over that intake there, where the medallion goes.
Okay.
Took that right out, put a little plate over it, so that I'm still working on trying to get that. It works pretty good. I mean, it's, I couldn't get this one yet on that side, so I doubled up two pieces of polycarbonate.
Oh, okay. Sometimes that's what you have to do.
Yeah. I mean, they say they can make me one, but I got to build a mold and everything.
It's really expensive.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
It isn't, though, is it?
All right. So what do we got going on?
Well, we'll go to the other side. There's a couple things over there. This is dangerous. I got to do all the, and the screws that hold the drum on.
Yeah.
They're all broken off, except one on each side.
Let's see if I can squeeze by this.
Yeah. Got it?
Got it.
So just close this stuff right on. Put a plate over those others. Put a plate on the door.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good.
Feed the kids. I couldn't get the lenses up there, but it says you can't get this lens.
Yeah. Keep an eye out. You'll find it.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, I'll keep you looking. Is there a measure? Does that look where that leveling valve is supposed to go?
I'll have to look in the book, but I believe it's 3.5. It's either 3.5 or 3.75 inches between the bottom of that bump stop and the thing. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, that was the other question.
I think it's either 3.5 or 3.75. It's in the book.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what were you asking me?
Well, they had a truck leveler, and it was on the other side of that plate.
That's where it goes, right there in the middle.
And that bracket that's sitting down there, I expected it was for the arm.
Yep.
See it?
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if it's supposed to be bent like that. But now look at the clearance I've got between the top, the arm on the leveler and the pipe above it. It's not much, but I'm already higher than what it should be, right?
Yeah, you're.
So I can actually
You're pretty close.
I can actually set that down probably.
Yeah,
I was hoping for a measurement here, but
Yeah.
that's 8 and this is like 7 1/4, so they're not always the same.
Yeah,
But I could go by.
They go by the bump, the bottom of the bump stop to the top of that where it sits is the measurement they give you, and then they tell you the bump stop is supposed to
And
be
that would
an
be-
inch, 1.75 inches, in case your bump stop is worn. So it gives you both measurements. It's in the book. You have the book?
I got an old book, but it's not.
Okay. If not, I'll look it up and get you the info.
Okay, so I can actually lower this bus down until it's to that correct measurement. Lower the front.
Yeah.
Lower the bus. Leave these, and then I can just go in there and adjust it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got the brakes yesterday. We sent those. See?
Yeah.
I don't know as if they're totally necessary. Nobody ever bothered to fix them.
No, they're only there to really hold the brake drum on when you take the wheel off. I mean, it makes sure everything's tight, but
I think one of them's got one in each one, but these I gotta get. That's gonna be a job.
if you're going to stay with the aluminum rims, you need to have a longer stud on there too.
I don't know if I should because these aren't very good shape. They both started leaking when I got it over here.
Yeah.
And I had to take them off and take them over to Boulevard Tire and have them. They look really corroded inside.
I have steel on
Maybe
mine.
I should just go back to a steel rim.
Yeah. About $80 you can get a steel rim for new. So the anodize is gone, so your bus is gonna look shiny like mine.
Yeah, that guy, all he did every night, Ernie was the guy that had the shop where he parked it there. He said after work every day he was buffing on this thing. So, a few panels need to be replaced, you know.
Radiator looks good.
That's brand new. That was my first project. He smashed that out. It was so gunked up on the bottom.
Yep.
It wasn't even circulating. So I haven't really done too much here. We supposedly got into the wiring and stuff. So my questions here would be, get rid of that old generator. I saw them put a thing on there with a belt on it.
Yep.
Is that what you have to do?
No, you can. I mean, if you can get the pulley that goes on there, and then you can just mount the bracket for an alternator.
Or can you get a directly driven one?
The 50DN, I've seen them on 6 cylinders before, but it's gear driven. The best thing to you don't need that big one. So if it was me, like on my bus, I just have the pulley drive with
And just put a regular
alternator, like a semi-truck alternator.
There's plenty of room in here then for it, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Just you have to make up the bracket.
A bracket.
Make it all up.
Yep.
Okay. Would Luke have those? The pulley assemblies?
No, but I mean, I have a real good on one of my videos shows a picture of how to make all that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't subscribed to it, but I haven't looked at all. My wife looks at them every night now. She works at First Performance, so she's a bit of a mechanic herself.
So you haven't run the engine yet? Or
Yeah,
you
it runs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know if it's
Oh, it's in gear.
In gear. Go find noodles here.
That's why I don't like rear starts on manuals. Yep.
Clutch pedals out of it because I was getting those floors.
Oh, that's right.
Wiggle it till I get it. Well, that's you, so you can.
I'll let you start it.
Okay.
Shut down to shut it down when you build up air?
I did that, yeah. Yeah, that's
I didn't know because you had
in the front, so
you got the airbags on. That's why I didn't know. That's a really nice. Somebody, yeah, you did a good
Put
job.
extra solenoids instead of everything else because low drain.
Sure is shiny.